Everyone, welcome to the round 6, I think. Round 6 of RBT 5. This is a match between Team EnVy and Team Apex. Team EnVy is a team formed by many Asian players, including Kimchi, Deck, Lion. Well, Lion's from Russia, but still, pretty close to Asia. And Kane, who is Korean. Kimchi, who is Japanese. Deck is Malaysian. It's an Asian team. And against Team Apex, which is a Chinese team formed by 4 players. Sorry that I'm not quite familiar with the Chinese players in Team Apex, but it looks like they're all joining in nice and slowly. And the map we're playing today is Hard Rain Downpour, which is a custom map that's quite similar to Hard Rain, but modified pretty well, I think. So, in my opinion, comparing to the original Hard Rain map, the Hard Rain Downpour is kind of more infected-sided, I believe, because it's easier to spawn on the map comparing to the original Hard Rain. But we will see their performance today. And now they're just joining the server, I think. And also we have at least 6 caster or streamer today in the server to broadcast this match. As we can see, this match is, being very, very popular among all the casters and streamers. Everybody wants to see how it goes in live. And it seems that the Team EnVy is ready in position, and we're just waiting for Team Apex to join the server. Also, the server we're playing today is in Panchan, which is a Japanese server. One thing needs to be noticed is that for Chinese players to play any servers that are outside of mainland China, it will be a little bit difficult because the existence of firewall in China, internet firewall. So they have to play, all the Chinese players have to play with a VPN to bypass the firewall. Otherwise, they will get really high loss in overseas servers. I guess what's happening right now is probably the Chinese players are trying to connect via a good VPN so the match can start. So before the game starts, I'm going to tell you guys a fun story between Ma, Yu, and Dick. So in Asian communities, people believe that they're a couple, and there's a reason behind this. many years ago when Deck was playing in the China tournament, he asked Evo Star a question: "Is Ma Yu a girl?" in chat, and Evo Star answered back with, "It's not a girl, it's a she-male." That's how I translate it in English. And from that point of time, people just believe they're a couple now. That Ma Yu and Deck are a couple. So we should see some fun fight between this pair of couple right there.
All right, thanks.
And if you're more interested, Deck was the dominant one and Ma Yu was the submissive one. I hope this doesn't violate the rules. Please don't ban me.
Thanks.
Whew, thanks.
Hello?
I see. Amethyst is here. Hello, buddy.
Hello, Cry. Hello.
And IDTs.
Oh, hello?
Hello, Identity.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Amethyst.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. We played some pucks together before.
Yep.
Thank you for saving my life from embarrassment.
I was just wondering, because last time you casted, it was with Patty and whoa. Oh my god, I got double bound with the stream. Yeah, last time you casted, I saw that you were with Caution and iPad, so I was like, I'll hop in here, man.
Fine, but the last time I just solo casted the match between EnVy and Road Cardinals last week.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's kind of rough because I'm really not good at talking myself. Thank you for helping me and
Well,
welcome to
yeah,
join
man.
the cast.
Absolutely. Now you got someone you can bounce all of your amazing ideas off of, dude. Anytime.
Exactly. Thank you. All right, now we just have 8 people in the server, and they're about to ready up.
I am extremely like last minute on this. Who are the teams you're going against? It is Apex and EnVy. Okay.
So Apex is a decent Chinese team. Like I think it's like one of the high tier Chinese team, and EnVy is pretty famous, a really good Asian team as well. So this is a fun game between 2 good teams in a green ping match.
All right, man. Sounds like fun. Why did Left 4 Dead 2 kick me out? That's not good. I'm going back. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. All right. How do you feel about Downpour? It's been a hot minute since I've actually played Downpour.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually okay. I think it's kind of balanced for SI and Infected.
Do you like it more than
Sorry,
Hard Rain
SI
or
and
less
Survivor. That was a mistake.
Yeah, SI and Infected.
Yeah, I was like SI and Infected. Wait, there's something
Like,
wrong.
yeah, it sounds really balanced.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's pretty balanced. What do you think?
Well, I personally like it a lot more than Hard Rain, if only for the simple fact that I think it's a lot more interesting of a map. But yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think this map is very well designed for being certain parts very survivor friendly and certain parts very special infected friendly. And I think the tank fights for the majority are a lot more fun to watch and play on Downpour. So I'm actually a pretty big fan of this map. As we get started here, Apex versus EnVy. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Boomer's gonna go in, get popped immediately by Coach. That Hunter does not. It actually did manage to pounce Ellis, but did not last for too very long. And that is not a whole lot of damage going on. Actually, I believe that's no damage going on in EnVy.
Hunter damage. That was. I think that's okay because it's a spitter 2-2 with a hunter and jockey, and the hunter pounds the guy in a safe room, which you can't spread the spin in the safe room. And now that we have the second hit, a charger, smoker, hunter, and boomer, and it looks like they are about to hit in this area or the next ladder choke. Boomer is putting himself behind a fence. Let's see if he's gonna get an arc boom.
Going to be kind of difficult because Rochelle is actually blocking that spawn, trying to chip away at survivors. He might have already lost his opportunity. No, actually, he is going to get that boom onto Rochelle. Charger is unfortunately going to land on Rochelle's head. I feel like that hit was going to be very reliant on that Charger, and that getting like Goomba stomped is awful for that Charger right there.
Boomer took a little damage on Rochelle there because the commons were not being cleared properly, I think. But still, it's overall a good take by Team EnVy. And now they spawn up the tank, and they're running back or not. It looks like they're staying here to fight this tank.
I'm actually a lot more used to the tanks either being very early on this map or a little more forward towards that sort of like house area with that big backyard. How do you feel about staying right here for this tank fight?
I mean, in this area, it's kind of easy to eat a boomer, and you don't want to eat a boomer here. But if you don't eat a boomer, it's pretty easy to juke the tank and just hide behind the poles and obstacles where you don't need a car. But now it seems that Team EnVy is just running back.
Yeah, I think after that hit.
Are they going for chip?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're playing it safe here. This boomer might try to get something real quick. He is going to get this boom on Rochelle. I feel like Rochelle has been like solo boomed like 3 different times. That must be a lot of fun, not being able to see 90% of the map.
And a car is being punched, and this car is still being punched around, and I think that's a good spot. It's pretty well distributed at the moment. Let's see what the tank will do next step. And the tank should be committing in a few more seconds because it's second pass. And now the tank is committing, and he hits this first car on top of the roof and just rebound down. And the survivor's kiting the tank towards the supermarket, and they're separated, and the hunter spitter just landed.
Okay.
And a car on Lion. Was that a hunter car?
Yeah, it was. He almost missed that car. He almost missed the opportunity to down Ellis there, but he is going to kill Lion. I don't think he hit anybody else, but one teammate down means that a 3 secure wins you the map, and a 4 secure is really good, or 4 or quad, whatever you want to call it. So that definitely works as a tank right there.
Exactly. And the tank had 300 health before the last punch, which kills Lion there. That was unfortunate for Team EnVy. And the solo charge just landed with a 2-2, and I think that's a 60 HP gone right now.
Oh man. Just Nick getting piled on over in that corner is going to lose more than half his health. He's going to have to pop pills here. That was pretty nasty. I'm actually... How do you feel about them? This is something I wanted to talk about. How do you feel about them not going in the grocery store or that market area?
I mean, if you go into the grocery store, somebody will get cornered eventually, and that's like a guarantee at least one in cap. But if you go up, like play around the dining, is that a dining hall or something? If you play around that area, and this hit should be fine.
Yeah.
And if you play around the dining hall area, there's a chance you may kite the tank all the way to somewhere else, and the tank might end up doing less damage. I guess that's what the Team EnVy was trying to do. They were trying to like go for a chance where the tank maybe just kited the whole time and not getting anyone.
What is Kimchi doing? Just okay.
Okay, yes.
That's a little risky because I think that they knew that a lot of what the rest of their hit was up. So at any point they could have got jockeyed or punted, but they are going to be able to kill that smoker. Boomer's going to die as well. It seems like this hit's going to be up around the time they get through that blasted brick wall. Probably on the house.
Charger and Spitter and Jockey. I think that's it. Yes.
I do believe it. This hit's kind of nasty. Let's see what they can do with it. Hunter is wound up.
You hate to see it, but this is the best setup in the room.
Someone's going to eat something. I'd be very surprised if someone doesn't eat a lot of spit damage here. Hunter's going to go in, and the jockey is going to be the only thing that lands for a while. It's going to be a long enough period of time where the survivors are able to get out of the way, and actually no one took any spitter damage there.
Yeah, those damage were actually pretty small, I think. They just made it out without eating a charger, a spit charge, or a nasty hunt spit on the ground.
Yeah. They did a good job separating right there. They knew the charger was coming. They knew they had to get out of the way quickly, and that jockey being the only thing that landed is really good for them. At least until when the hunter landed, the spit was already out of the question.
Respawn and is getting chased by Nick. And Smoker gets dodged and getting chased as well, and this should be the hit.
Yeah,
So,
that looks like it, probably. Boomer's going to try to rocket spawn. Maybe bunny hop isn't going to work. The only thing up is Mayu, who is that charger up by the stairs, and they're going to get melted. And that's the round. So even though Lion died during that tank fight, they basically took no damage after Nick ate that spit charge. 847 chapter score. That's pretty solid.
I think that's a really good fix for the mistake they have done during the tank. They still have the game in their hands. Now we should just see how they do in their infected round.
What are we supposed to signal him with?
It's going to be interesting because for Apex, it's going to be interesting to see where they take this tank, because there's obviously 3 different spots you can take him. After Lion died to that car, I'm wondering if they're going to opt to actually go into the market, or maybe even stay by the truck, by the playground, or maybe they just try to do the same thing. Maybe they decide that we can kite the tank better.
Well, comparing to the original Hard Rain, it's much easier to find spawns on top of this roof. Like, many more...
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree.
Ventilator or like a air conditioner or something. This
could be bad.
Solo jockey on the roof, and there's a single pistol chasing it. That's at least 30 HP gone.
Yep. To be precise, that is like 62 HP. It's like 38. That's quite a bit of damage for that solo jockey. That was really well placed spit.
Spitter's still alive as well. Hate to see it, but true.
And it's alive for this next hit during this charge, but the charge is going to miss, unfortunately. So that Boomer's probably just going to wait on top of that rooftop now and boom by himself.
Kind of a rushy hit because they're still waiting for one spawn to come up, but maybe they went in because they see that the survivors were in a bad position, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes you got to try to rush for that car alarm opportunity, but they just weren't able to get it done.
And
Far,
that's a
boom.
really good arc boom and a wall kick with Hunt Spit and a jockey backing up the Spit as well. That's another huge amount of damage on Nick right here, and he is already 35 HP.
Yeah, it's very true. That actually might come into play very heavily when it comes to where they're going to fight this tank, whether or not they keep it at the playground. Because if they are going to run back, which they probably are going to, Nick is going to have to pop pills, and that's probably not exactly what he wants before tank fight.
I think he might pop pills during the commit or during a rock hit. Depends.
Yeah, you run that risk though. Oh, yeah.
They're running back.
So he is going to waste his pills doing that, but now it allows him to run with the rest of his team as this hit's going to go in. This charge trying to run alongside of the fence is not going to hit that base. That hit was shut down fairly quickly, and they are going to make it to the burger tank. So let's see if they go inside the grocery store or if they go in, like, just on top of the restaurant.
Oh, the car! Good.
Whoa, my goodness! That was pretty close. That car's a good car too.
Good car as well. It's in.
They are going to fight it on top of the burger tank.
But the tank is already second pass. He won't have too much time to distribute these cars into ideal positions, so let's see.
The hit, by the way,
down below.
Jockey.
And the Boomer, I think, is going to be here. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
They're not LSing the tank, they're chipping the tank.
That's actually pretty bad for them, because if they just hid from that tank when the Boomer was popped, that tank would have had to commit with his cars not in great positions and an infected not up. And they're not doing any chip damage, so it was kind of a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, they're chipping with the Silence Uzi, and in this config you hate to chip anything with Silence Uzi because it spreads so weird and badly.
Oh yeah, especially from that far away, there's no way.
Yeah, that's why I personally prefer normal Uzi, because it's much more accurate.
This tank has only lost 20% frustration. Now he's finally starting to lose it a little bit, 40%.
Yeah, and Nick was bleeding.
But the Pain is going to go ahead and push in. He's got that one car in. This car's in an awkward position behind the bus, and he's going to hit it pretty much out of play for right now. Let's see if somebody can get a survivor over to that location. He's going to climb on top of the burger tank as the hit is going to start to go in. Looks like he's going to capitalize on Ellis, who was hunted by the front of the burger tank, and he is going to go ahead and knock him over. Now going to turn to his attention on Coach, which he is going to hit. Nick is going to go in 1v1 this jockey.
Nick. Oh, the top bounce on the truck.
He looks at it. Oh no, but that one zombie is going to cause him to get down, probably. That one straggling zombie was so bad. Oh no, it's a jockey. That's a wipe.
Yeah. The health was dropping way too slow when he was cornering Nick. Someone
Ellis.
near.
Yeah.
The tank already still had 3k health when he almost downed the first survivor, which you really don't want to see.
Yeah, right. There's no reason at that point why that tank shouldn't be at least like 1500. Because when that hunter went in, you knew exactly what that what the tank was going to do. Yeah, he was just gonna go and just sit on Ellis, and they weren't aggro enough. I agree with you.
When the tank was punching the hunted guy, the tank's health was dropping like really slow in my opinion, because it take them so long to like shoot a tank.
And you know what really hurts too is that tank was almost dead and Rochelle was like full health. I know for a fact that jockey that got her made no noise. I know for a fact that jockey made no noise to her, and that must hurt a lot because she definitely could have killed that tank and probably picked up their teammates, and they probably could have made a good run for the campaign.
Yeah, if I were Rochelle, I would start picking up the guy in the middle straight away. As soon as I realized the tank was chasing Nick on the other side of the map. But still, very good take by Team EnVy right there. Very good coordinated SIs.
What about the 600-point lead? EnVy obviously is going to start off Survivor. This round we have a Boomer, Jockey, Hunter, and Spitter. Bit of a weird hit. You can throw this hit outside, inside. No foregone conclusion. You can kind of get creative with this one.
Do you prefer inside or outside with this hit if you're infected?
Inside. Most of the time, yeah, most of the time I think you go inside right away with the Hunter because a lot of the time the Hunter's just going to sort of flounder around like that. A lot of people are going to be looking towards the roofs. The Boomer is able to land. I thought for a second that was going to help out the Hunter, but not quite.
It's going to be Mayu's tank.
Come on.
By the
And-
way, just let you know, Mayu and Dek are believed to be a couple in Asian Left 4 Dead 2 community.
Really?
There's a story behind it. But just let you know, they're believed to be a couple, and this should be a fun match between the couple.
Oh, I see. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's a little battle between the lovebirds. I like that. Okay.
I mean, they don't love each other or are actual couple. It's just people making fun of their stories.
Hey, if you know, fake lovebirds, real lovebirds. Anything to increase the drama in this game, I'm all for it, man. So as we were talking about, is our the romance going on in the Left 4 Dead 2 community. That hit flopped. Nothing really came out of that hit. One boom once again. Everybody's still sitting with over 90 HP. This is a late tank, by the way, so this is going to be one of those weird rock tanks by the silo. Hunter gets decimated there by Kane. Do you, as the tank on this chapter of Downpour, do you prefer like the tank being right here, the area where they are right now, or do you prefer the tank we're going to see?
I think I personally prefer the next area where they're heading towards to, because in this area you can spawn in much more spots compared to the original Harang. And you can also play rock. You can also get all the way on top of this roof, by the way, in this map.
Right, yep.
Difference. And there's just way too many possibilities. So that's why I prefer this area as the tank. But still, we have to see where the survivors decide to hit this tank. It looks like they're just doing some construction work back here.
Yeah, tearing up some buildings here and there, trying to take their time. This is going to be a pretty dangerous hit. This is a Smoker, Hunter, Jockey, Charger, and this is not a bad area for a quad.
And look like they're sending in at the treadmill.
As soon as someone drops, I believe they're going to go in. Ellis sort of faked him out, was going to go around the corner, just made a U-turn right there. Nothing basically landed there. The Hunter landed for a little bit, didn't do a whole lot. So far, EnVy is really crushing these this SI right now.
Yeah, I think they successfully baited the SIs very nicely. Like, the first guy just dropped down, and then the other three just start holding S, and all the spawns just getting meltdown, and nobody went for the guy at the front. Basically a really nice baiting strat done by Team EnVy. And the tank should be spawned pretty soon, but before the tank spawn, they should have a hit on the stairs. And in this area, it's easier to get a depth charge because, as you can see, the wall on their left-hand side on the 3rd floor is no longer exists. No longer exists, which means you can get depth charge towards that side. It looks like they're hitting here. And the Hunter just landed and get a hunt spit with the Jockey getting a root jock back to the spit, and Nick just lost 40 HP, I think.
That was probably, on paper, the worst hit they've had this chapter. The 2-2 right there in that area when you want, like, usually a Smoker or a Charger. But they were able to catch him off guard, get the guy hunted in spit, and then nobody protected him from the Jockey, and that's where they're going to take the most damage thus far.
And the worst part, I think, was that the Hunter just hunted that guy solo in front of 4 guns. They should have skeeted that Hunter. And the smoker got killed. Charger gets some scratch and cleared. And tank should take some more chip. Look at Rochelle. She's getting like a Uzi. And Ma Yuyu's tank is right now it's peeking the Rochelle for the next hit. It looks like he's doing a good job because he only lost like 100 health for a whole hit.
Yeah, 75% frustration too. I'd have to imagine this hit's going in relatively soon. Hunter trying to bounce off those trucks didn't quite work, but Nick is going to be in some trouble there in the building, and it's going to allow that boomer to get a 2-boom. Now a 3-boom with the proxy. I think the tank is maybe thinking about going in. He has he doesn't have any infected up is the problem though, so I think
Commons are still
staying
in. They're not clearing those commons. Oh, never mind. Commons are gone. Tank just committing with no comments right now, and the early smoke is going to fail. Just got insta-cleared by Kimchi. And the tank fighted down to 3k health, and Nick decided to turn around and get cornered, and then Hunter gets skeeted, Charger missed. That's all you get. A full in-cap on deck.
Yeah, pretty basic tank right there, getting the 1 down. I think they tried to commit on the survivors when the tank saw that they were in the building, but I think that was just all a bait. As soon as somebody saw the tank was coming in, they all got out of there, and once the early smoke was cleared, they were basically home free, along with Deck doing a pretty good job juking that tank a little bit and getting some melee swings on it. Boomer's going to die right there. It looks like that the smoker is going to try to stay alive. This hit isn't super ideal right now.
It's gone. No damage.
They do have a charger though, so somehow if someone can pull off a miracle here.
Yeah. I mean, during that tank, I think the SI were trying to send in some early attacks so the tank can do punches, or the SI might be able to do separation damage. But all the SIs just got shut down. The smoker got shut down. Hunter gets shut down. Charger missed. Hunter skeeted. Charger whiffed. And that's another hit with no damage. And the boomer and jockey die last, which means it's gonna be a spitter tri-cap with Hunter, smoker, and Charger on the stairs, which seems to be a really good hit if they can make it on time.
They do still have to go through one of the most frustrating just general areas in Left 4 Dead 2 though, and it's only more frustrating in Downpour because they don't have the opportunity to get out through any side. They have to go over that truck, which can be kind of frustrating.
But now looks like when the spitter just sacks.
Yeah, you have to do that right now. I think
you have ladder, you make the stairs choke for free. It looks like the SIs are going to hit in the, what is this called?
Cornfield, wheat field, sugar mill, sugar farm, whatever. It's one of those 3. Charger's gonna go in towards the van and is going to get cleared, but everything else is going to land for a little bit, but it's not going to matter. I honestly think that they needed somebody to go down in that field, or they needed a quad. They needed a quad to hit.
Or like a better, like a Charger landed quad, which it's harder to clear comparing to the, tri-cap, a Charger tri-cap to land.
They were so fast on those stairs. I wonder if you just hit on the stairs with everything and hope someone eats a lot of spitter damage. Because
that's a good thing, honestly, because the spit will actually spread on top of the railings there. That's what happened in most scrims. Those spit will actually spread all the way up, so you can't hide away from the spit if you're standing up on the railings.
Yeah, I don't know. But even if you do eat a good... Well, I guess there could have been some separation. That hit wasn't that great. Honestly, Apex was just in a really bad situation there. I don't think there was a... I think going for the quad maybe was the right decision. Maybe not. They were in a tough spot. Looks like EnVy is going to go inside. They've been listening to our commentary.
Free spawn Hunter. Is he going to make the... Nope. just got speeded. But still, heaps of damage from the jockey and spit.
Yeah, honestly, for this area, it's not as good as it is in hard rain because you have the big hole in the wall. But just free spitting and catching the survivors off guard, you're gonna get a couple ticks, even just by itself.
I think it's more than a couple ticks. It's like a lot of ticks.
It's
big.
quite a few.
Broken, Jesus. Sometimes you take more free spit damage than hunt spit or a charge spit, which is super weird.
Right. So even like right now, it's kind of deadlier than ever. Oh no, that hunter spot is going to be found out, and he's not going to be able to wall kick because he already ran into Coach. Nick is gonna go ahead and eat some spitter damage though, so that hit wasn't all for naught.
A really clean executed spit, a smoke charge spit right there inside the room, and Nick just took 40 damage out of that hit. Is that 40 or 30? It doesn't matter.
Closer to 40.
And the next hit will be a 2-2 with Jockey and Hunter, and they're hitting in because they're still struggling with commons, and that's an easy hunt spit with commons, and the Rochelle is going to get another huge amount of damage.
Yep, 51 HP to Crush, 55 to Mayu, and they are looking a little worse for wear compared to their competitors who went before them.
And Spitter is still alive from the first hit, and he just got another spit block.
And he's going to be able to work with the Charger right here, along with a Smoker and a Boomer. So let's see what they can do with this. I have to assume they're going to hit quickly because the Spitter is going to be out of range soon. Boomer and Charger trying to climb that window and get a spot. I can't imagine they're going to go from the same spot, but something needs to happen fast. I don't think that Boomer's going to land, but maybe with a little help from the Smoker, not quite. But he's still going to keep the Spitter. That Spitter just staying alive.
I don't remember when the Boomer died, but it looks like they might get another Boomer because
Boomer did die first.
Which means they'll get another one. And another... Oh, never mind. It didn't die first. They have a tri-cap. They're sending them in, and they're so grouped up. It looks like the jockey was... Wait, where was the jockey? Did you see the jockey, Amethyst?
I didn't. I was so focused on Coach because it was the only thing that... The thing that was important was the hunt spit there.
It was a really good stumble by that hunter, honestly. Like, two of the teammates were stumbled, and I was like, okay, where's the jockey? There should be a, another stumble from the jockey, but the jockey just didn't show up, I guess.
Or just without it.
Yeah.
It was a good hit.
Alice, come on, man.
How far did they get on this stairwell right here? I don't remember.
Have to get up on the second floor at least.
Okay.
Let's get
So this is not a bad hit for this early sort of like stairwell, Spitter, Boomer, Jockey, Charger opportunity for a lot of separation here. They're taking this pretty slow. No one on Apex is slow yet, but Mayu and Crush, along with Harmatia, however you pronounce that, pretty close. That Charger is going to land. The Spitter is going to land as well. Boomer gets a 3-boom, and that was probably their best hit thus far.
Yeah, every spawn did the most optimal damage from that hit, and he just got incapped by that spit charge. This tank will have many choices. The tank can either do a rock tank, or he can just commit, or he can just commit and then run out and then start doing rock tank. Survivors' health are so low. And someone get jockeyed separately.
Oh my god, they are way more separated than I initially thought. The Hunter is going to be able to land, and that is huge for EnVy. Jockey's going to get Ellis off of the building. The Charger is going to get a double charge. Are you kidding me? What just happened? The Smoker's going to get a smoke? I saw that Jockey land on Ellis, and I really didn't think anything of it, but everybody just kept protecting one another, and then all of a sudden, Apex is dead.
Yeah, it was so separated, and all the solo spawns are just landing and doing damage, except this one. It was a nice try, but the jockey just got emptied by Rochelle on the top.
They had to go a long way for the tank, actually. Crush finally got it up. He risked getting jockeyed there, but at this point, you have to try to kind of take that risk, I suppose. Crush just now wants to get the hell out of here and back to his teammates, which he is going to be able to do. Oh, no, you know what? It looks like they're just going to fight this close quarters, and which with this much health, you can't risk a rock tank fight, so that I would have to agree with that at this point. The Charger's going to go in early just so the tank can get an easy corner on Coach, who I'm going to call Coach because I don't know how to pronounce your actual name. Jockey is going to go ahead and cap Crush over in the corner, and it would seem with helpless Nick on top, that is going to be the wipe. Boomer coming in. Make him a little blind. Make it so some zombies get summoned. And there he goes. The leap of faith. And the score right now is 684 to a whopping 2,199.
That's a huge difference. Approximately 1,500.
Just about, yeah.
If they want to win this, if they're playing Finale, they have to be chasing 500 per map for the rest of the game, which is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple of early tank wipes from Apex's side, and it's going to take just general pretty bad play on EnVy's side, but I definitely think that the teams, aside from Apex not doing enough damage to the tank chapter 1, I think we saw a relatively solid play from them overall. But I think chapter 2 is where we really saw, okay, and EnVy right now definitely has the momentum.
Exactly. I think EnVy is definitely have everything under control at the moment. If they don't make huge mistakes, this should be a win for them. But, you know, this is Left 4 Dead 2. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
And it's also a, let me see, 32%. This is an early tank.
It is, yeah. This is
for hittables. Yep.
This tank is. I was gonna say this is what tank is this exactly? This is the. They don't have to go to the other side of the building. This is outside of the building, right?
Yeah, I think they can't run upstairs into the office, but the tank should spawn.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
We will see.
So like you said, anything can happen in Left 4 Dead 2, but that unpredictability lowered a little bit considering the fact that you don't have to traverse the sugar field anymore. Now you go a completely different direction, which means we get to see some special infected fall from the top of the gas station. It looks like they're kind of setting up outside, but none of the survivors have actually gone outside. They know now the smoker is wedged in that car. Jockey's going to go ahead and try to get a sneaky Jockey. The Charger is in no man's land, stumbling on that window seal like he's trying to get over a hurdle in a track meet. That was probably not what they wanted to do there.
Yeah, they just baited out all the spawns. All 3 of the spawns just got baited out. Yeah, looks like the tank will spawn around the door downstairs here.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually not too familiar with this tank fight. I don't think I've seen this one a lot.
Yeah, I'm not familiar as well.
Most of the time you see it after the big choke, and that's where the area with the big whatever you want, shipping packages, whatever you want, a cargo hold.
Rayford Shipping Company, maybe.
Yeah, I should read.
Rayford Shipping. Looks like they're running back.
Oh yeah, you know what? Go to the gas station. Why not? Oh no! Wait. Yeah. They are going back to the gas station. Tank's gonna try to chase them down. Spitter is going to.
Oh, that was a close rock.
That was a close rock. So this is they're gonna go back to a relatively familiar area. I'm a lot more familiar with like a Hard Rain early chapter 3 tank than I am a tank in that specific area. The only difference once again being actually can the tank I don't think the tank can go in the sugar field. Is that completely walled off?
You can drop inside.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Usually it's when you hit the car which drops into the sugar field. That's like the only reason you drop down there.
Okay. So it looks like this is going to be, at least for right now... a rock tank from. Do you know how to pronounce their name? I feel like I'm pronouncing.
All right.
it.
I think that the tank's name is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know his name. I know his nickname is Jigsaw, so you can call him Jigsaw.
Much easier. Much easier.
I think I'm correct.
I feel like that's a bad word in a language. So that I don't know. I feel like you're. I feel like I can't trust Cry
you're
right now.
running it blatantly. And early smoke, early hunt. The car is bounced away. And the smoke punch. Tank still have 3k health. Nick is kiting the tank.
Oh
the tank
no.
is trying to get a rock, and a rock
Nope.
miss. And it's dead.
That was sad. That was sad.
Punch tank? Oh, sorry, one rock tank.
Was it a punch? Or, who cares? It's 24
Just a rock.
damage. Yeah. That's going
I
to be
think
it.
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's going to be it for that tank fight. A little that one looked a little roughly put together. I don't know if there was any like strategy in there, or if they just were throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what stick.
Yeah, I think they were trying to send in early spawns so the tank can get a punch, but all the spawns just got outplayed during it. And looks like they're sending the 2-2 on the stairway area, maybe.
Have to imagine they do have the spitter for it.
Yeah, this is a perfect hunt, spit, wall kick, spit,
Oh
charge.
no!
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh man!
That was a very crucial skeet by Deck, I think. Yeah. He did
Kane.
bad. That's gonna be at least 70 HP gone, in my opinion. Because,
And they're gonna be able to get through this choke too, because everyone's fast.
Yeah, they must get through this choke.
Mhm.
They spawn in the ladder. Sorry, stairs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's way too slow. And it looks like Coach is blocking spawn from this very new side.
Oh, this hit is turning out pretty well so far. Lion's going to get capped by that Hunter outside. Definitely the most damage Apex has done thus far to EnVy. Kane almost slow at exactly 50 HP. That was the kind of hit that they need to see a lot more often if they want to get back into this game.
Yeah, those spawns are just landing and doing damage instead of getting shut down. Very well executed by Team Apex right here. And the next hit is going to be a tri-cap with Spitter, Charger, Hunter, and Jockey. It looks like they're sending them in here as well. Coach is climbing up to block spawns. That was a very professional clear on that Charger. Very well played by Team EnVy right here.
Yeah, very well played by person. You were watching and cleared the Charger. I was watching Lion doing a good job at spotting that Hunter, getting off of the silo in time, deleting most of his health so that he's a non-factor. This Team EnVy gameplay right now when it comes to shutting down hits is very solid identity.
Yeah, they sent the Charger very last, but they still had the bullets to just shut it down, which means, you know, they're sending their bullets to every single flesh of the SI. I mean, all the flesh, you know, all the HPs.
All the flesh, I like that. All the flesh, loss of flesh.
And Charger just whipped. You know, your Uzi has only 50 bullets per reload, and you don't really have a chance to reload during a hit most of the time. So you want to optimize every single one of your bullets, you know, to shoot them into the SI as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you shoot all those bullets within one clip into the SIs, into the flash.
You know,
That's what I'm trying to say.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. Teams playing on. Oh, hold on, Ellis. Oh, what? This is going to be a 3-cap right here. We're gonna see Nick and Ellis both go down. Kane was close to dying, but not quite. Okay, I take back what I said a couple hits ago. That was definitely their best hit so far.
You good?
Very good try, Cav.
Oh, you
You're
want?
welcome.
but unfortunately, maybe a little too late because EnVy is going to go ahead and make the safe room, and they're going to be plus a little over 500 this chapter. Chapter score 1144, 1144, 3343. Their total score right now.
Well, I could still imagine Kimchi yelling in the team chat right now because that tricard was really massive, and they kind of separated themselves a bit.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Right now, I think it might just be too little, too late. Having each player having that 500 bonus, over 500 bonus, at this point when you need to start coming back, I think is a little too much if you're on Team Apex right now.
Yeah, but still, they will try to make it as close as possible at the end of the match. So we will see how close they can make, even if they don't win.
Very true.
And I hope they make it. They can pick it up. They can pick up their pace and make it back.
100%.
And it looks like Team EnVy is hitting outside, which you should because you don't have a spitter. And they're hitting inside. And doing a lot of damage.
You know, that's weird because I think EnVy got baited too. I think they were trying to go as soon as Apex came out of the door in the windows, and they got a little baited. But whereas Apex did nothing, EnVy got not a lot of damage, but pretty good amount of damage for no spitter inside hit.
Yeah, the Charger got 1 pound on the Nick or Coach. I think on Nick. Yep.
Yeah. Classic 69. Brought him down to 69 health. I think that's one.
Yeah,
one
must
charge.
be Nick because he has he lost like more than 16 health.
Well, I have to
And
assume Apex probably gonna run back to the gas station.
But they'll pay the price because they have a hit with a spitter.
Do a lot of
And this-
damage here.
And they're being scared by the Charger in the choke. And the Spit Charger's landed. This is your prize. And he just lost 60 HP from that choke.
Jigsaw eating a lot there, but the positive thing about that is that at the very least they're going to be able to make it to the gas station, which was definitely, you know, not a foregone conclusion if they stayed there for too long. Oh, that's a good boom. That's going to proxy Crush, and it's going to proxy Akari, who now have to worry about that car coming in. It doesn't look like Deck is going to go in right now, though. It looks like he's going to play Rock Tank for a little bit, and he's still first pass, 55%.
The long car there is in a really good spot though. It can be hit to many areas. Has a lot of potential in this car. Is he
Right.
playing a rough?
Yeah, for at least right now, I think. Well, I don't know, because it doesn't look like he's peeking and the hit isn't going in. No,
The car is slow and high, and the Hunter just hunt Rochelle into the car line, and she managed to run out on time.
Oh no!
But that was a free car. And no one is, only
Oh,
Nick
he's
is shooting the tank, and he's going to get card. I think this is at least a kill.
It
and
might be
potentially
two.
a wipe.
That car's in the perfect position to grind out Ellis, too.
And the tank is just taking his time. Chill out
They're
on the
running.
top. They are just running for
They're
distance.
running.
What are you gonna do, Deck? What are you gonna do?
Probably go AI.
He's not going AI, but he is going to try to cut him off.
Nice boomer pop for what it's worth.
Popped. He's going to take the shortcut here from the ladder and cut him off in the office. Maybe.
Go get him, Deck. I
Don't let him
believe.
run.
I believe. Through the
The
window.
Charger is guarding the stairs.
No, they juked him. No, but he juked them.
Yeah, I think that's it. 3k
I
HP
knew
tank.
that you knew that you knew that I knew that you were gonna go that way. Nice job, Deck there.
Do you play Dead by Daylight, Amethyst?
Yeah, I do.
It's like, you know, the killer is trying to mind game, just like this tank.
Like kind
And
of
he
juggled
went-
him.
Yeah.
I knew.
Or
that, you
like
knew that, I
a
knew
killer
that.
shack, you know?
Okay, dude, that was a killer shack moment right there. That was me faking like ducking near a window.
Faking a window ball
Yeah.
and getting double backed. Damn.
That's exactly what happened.
Too bad you can't moonwalk as tank here, but still, you know. You can apply
That'd
a
be
lot
fun.
of Dead by Daylight trick in this game.
What I always used to do is if I'd wipe with my tank, I would have my hunter pounce around wildly and try to snipe him with my rock. That was my Left 4 Dead 2 moonwalk.
Yeah, sniping a hunter is hard, but sniping your teammate's boomer is definitely easier and more satisfying.
And it's
in my
very
opinion.
satisfying. Yeah, very true. It's like popping a really big ugly pimple.
And I think this is pretty much the game. I don't think there's a possibility for Team Apex to catch up and win. But still, they should try their best to make it as close as possible. And
I agree.
let's see.
I do think that means we probably are not going to see finale though.
Let's see. Well, just let you know that Team EnVy has been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight Swift recently.
Is that how they
Sorry.
practice? For that too.
That's how they have fun, I guess.
That's how Deck knew, dude. That's how Deck knew how to juke out those last two survivors.
I think he definitely heard the hunter dropping on the ground on the left. I'm pretty sure.
Ellis is looking at something. Looking at the
I
room.
think
You
he
know that
knows.
Hunter's
He
there.
knows.
He knows.
He definitely
Ah!
knows. He's a Noah. And a free spit. Charity spit damage, I guess.
That was a charity boom as well.
They'll have a quad sack here.
Let's. So if hypothetically they get quadded right here, and then Apex makes it to the safe room with like 500 bonus, is how it's it's still in.
Closer. Yeah, it's much closer, but still like a 1k difference.
Yeah. Oh, Deck needs help.
What kind of help do you need, Deck?
That's for him to know, and for us to probably watch his turmoil, I guess.
Or hurting too much on your lover in this match, maybe? Alright, looks like all the quads are coming from this roof.
Probably gonna go over as soon as they go over that little RV.
Are
or
they going
whatever.
for this? Oh, they might try to run inside on the second floor.
Quad's not gonna let that happen.
Hunter was eaten, but Jockey is bringing him
There we
forward
go,
to a
yep.
very bad spot. That's a really nice Jockey, and that should be at least 70 damage.
Might have been more than 40. That was solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good hit there by Apex. Not quite able to get that quad, but that was a good job at not letting them go inside, because honestly, a quad inside, unless you get like a really good charger, is not that good.
Yeah, but at least they got someone bleeding in that hit, which is, you know, what you want. If you can't wipe as a quad, you at least want to do some damage with 1 or 2 spawns.
Exactly, and that was nice separation.
Oh my lord, did you see the hunter?
Yeah.
Sniped.
Hey, you didn't hear? We're bringing back the HR for RBT 5.
I don't remember how far it was, but that one shot speed was insane.
What's your favorite tier 2 gun?
What is? Sorry, I'm always confused. What is tier 2 and tier 1 weapon?
I consider tier 2 everything that's not both Uzis and both 8-round shotties.
Oh, in competitive game? Let me see. My most favorite is possibly grenade launcher.
Yeah?
In pub games. I love it so much.
It's fun. I agree.
Yeah, like, you can clear your teammate that gets smoked like miles away behind the wall with just one shot of grenade launcher. And you can just 1v1 any spawn with that except charger. It's really fun. What's yours?
You know, I want to say the AK, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
it,
definitely. difficult. Yeah, especially
think-
with the laser.
It could no, yeah, it's good. I really like it's like a machine rifle, sniper rifle. But hold on, I'll get to the grand finale of my answer after this tank fight because it looks like this tank is finally going to go in the hands of Akira.
Survivors are split. Nick is getting cornered. Incap with 3k health, and the jockey is low. He's trying to go for the kill.
That car is
is going to hit Nick, and the
They're
car's
out of
gone. That's really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Not bad damage. The unfortunate thing there is that the person who went down was the guy who was already dead. So,
Yeah.
definitely not the person you wanted to down if you're only gonna get one down there, but it's better than nothing.
In that area, it's so hard to just run out and recommit because it's so wide open.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much a one-time commit you can have. And they're running past this choke with a 2-2. And the charger is going to land a double charge, but the spitter is not shut down, unfortunately. That spitter could have been shut down, but it wasn't shut down. And they took the spit charge damage here, but still. The win is still definitely in EnVy's hands, because they were not wiped.
Yeah, and you know who took that spit charge damage? Nick, again. And that's good for them because that just means a lot more bonus on just general health side.
Yeah, time to call him the DB deck.
This is starting out like a pretty good hit. We are going to see a Hunter and a Charger landing. That was I thought someone was going to get a proxy by that boomer, but it was just a little too far away.
Yeah, and EnVy fails. Sorry, Kimchi failed that 1v1 on the Hunter, which was unfortunate. I think she shot out 3 shots, but the Hunter wasn't killed in that 1v1 situation. But still, everything is still, going very nicely towards Team EnVy. And it looks like they're running inside. No. And the Hunter got skeeted, everything got insta-cleared.
That's going to be it, yeah. Whether or not Kimchi was able to win that 1v1 versus that Hunter, I think she'll take having 85 HP into the safe room, along with most of her teammates having just as much HP. That's another over 500 total bonus. In fact, that's over 600. So that's, yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for at this point?
4.4k in 4 maps. That's really good.
Very good. Oh, so like I was saying, I like the AK a lot, but I think my favorite gun is like this single shot sniper rifle, like the bolt action. I forgot what it's called. It's like the foreign weapon that you only see like.
Is that AWP? Like,
is that what it's called? It might be what it's called. I just know it as like it's the sniper where you shoot and then you have to like reload immediately.
Scout? Not the Scout, right? The Scout is like the smaller one.
The Scout. What is it? What is it called? Cry, do you know what it's called? The bolt action sniper rifle? I can't remember.
What's the color? Is that green? Like dark green?
It's the same thing. So yeah, I like
gray.
It's not a good weapon. I just think it's so much fun to skeet hunters with. It's so gratifying to skeet hunters with the Scout. It's so much fun.
Yeah, one shot in the head.
Yep.
Much more satisfying than a big shotgun.
Than an auto shotgun just firing into their chest. Taking their time here. Apex not going to take a lot of damage on this
Spitter
hit.
missed!
I don't know if the spitter would have even got him. Well, you said this chapter, the spit goes on the rails a lot. I don't know if it would have gone on there.
I mean, they're just saving the spit again, like they did in lap 2.
Yeah. It's a good spot for a spitter, especially if they go over that choke the way you're supposed to, that truck. I don't think they get a charger, though. Oh, they do have a charger, okay.
I love to save the spit because, it's easy. You just jump out and you click M1. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I refer to myself as a spitter main for that reason.
Spitter main.
Hard to mess up.
Reloading.
Dang, should I call myself a boomer main?
All right, weapons.
Prestige 3 boomer main, maybe?
I feel like boomer mains are... If you're a boomer main, that's pretty impressive. Boomers can Boomers can be tough to land sometimes.
Boomer looks like Clown. Not gonna lie. The big belly fat.
Oh, from Left 4 Dead. I mean, from
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
They should make a skin for Clown as a boomer.
And they
That's
make
a
like
great
he makes
idea.
like the laugh noise.
And they just
yeah.
drop all the way out.
Oh,
and a
that's
solo
gonna be a good
charge
charge. Yup. Not gonna be able to get away from that one super easily. Crush is going to take quite a bit there once again. And glorious meme number 69% on Crush. Not bad, but Nick took a lot more damage here on EnVy's side, so Apex is still looking pretty.
Reloading. Reloading. Watch out, spit coming.
Hunter's gonna get diced up. Spitter's not gonna be able to do anything there. Boomer and Charger on the roof. Olay! Charger's gonna miss.
I'm sorry. Is that what you want me to say?
Missing some hands. Oh, Kimchi.
Oh, he's getting scratched from a 1 HP charger.
He sounded like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I'm a 1 HP Charger.
I mean, that's what I do when I'm very excited. It's Kimchi's tank. Will he wipe the other team like, you know, the cherry on top of the cake?
It's gonna be a
We'll
hard
see.
wipe. I don't know. This is like you said. This is a difficult area. Uh-oh. Don't stay in that building for too long. Get out of there. that
car
car.
is-
Oh, that car was scary. That car is also scary.
Oh,
Someone's
that might
boomed on.
actually tap.
Oh my god, the car's still moving. Okay.
They're trying to translocate by climbing over the ladder. Will they try to counterplay it?
But she's got one more car.
Yeah,
she's
he
got
can
one more
place the
car.
car on the other side. And
That's such a good
the other
car.
All
They're
right,
boxed
your
in.
move. Well, which means there are no cars all the way forward.
Or inside the house.
They're getting pushed towards the car. Nope.
Oh, Nick's gonna go inside the house. The jockey's going to get him. Kimchi
Jockey
is
should
gonna
be
go ahead
cleared.
and corner Rochelle.
The tank still has 3k HP, and Alice is on the car line.
You know, we've seen this problem so often, though, from Apex. They are able to clear their teammates, but guess what they haven't been doing? Shooting the tank. Kimchi was able to get it down and still had 3,500 health. I feel like we've seen that all game. Oh, the double punch. It looks like this is going to be the end here. Absolutely. I'm not seeing any GGs come out, though.
They're playing map 5, I think.
Don't even think believing me here.
All right.
Yeah, Asians players, they usually prefer to play Finale if they're playing against other Asians. Because why not? It's just one more map.
Alright then. Alrighty then. That's fine by me. More game, more action, more opportunity to talk about the op. That's, yeah, whatever.
And more chance to eat a car, I guess. Too bad it wasn't Deck that ate a car on map 1. It was Lion. It would
Got
be
it out.
really good if it was Deck, you know?
Yeah, Deck was definitely taking over a role of damage sponge that last round.
Yeah, he's the mascot of Team EnVy. You have my word. He is. Alright, now let's see the first hit of the final round. And the smoker just pre-spawn on the top. Boomer, Spitter, Hunter, Smoker. You definitely want the Hunter to land in order to do any damage. And the Hunter just landed from the free Smoker from the roof. And he is getting molested.
Ooh, that was close. That was almost really bad for Kane right there, because that spit curved in a way where he almost got knocked back into that spit by that Boomer, but just was able to avoid it. He would have taken like 12 more damage there. Actually, probably
Yeah.
like 20.
He was hoarded and there are 2 spawns scratching him in the spit. Everything was just in a mess.
Reloading.
And the jockey pre-spawn on the left, getting so much chip.
Jockey's not going to see the light of day. Not even going to be able to get near Ellis. Everything missed right there. They needed that breath of fresh air, especially like Kane did after eating the unfortunate Hunter. But now, They get to just sort of chill. And I've seen people take this fort in a bunch of different places, but it looks like they're just going to stay sort of near the middle of the map.
Just like the classic hard rain camp in this area. And that's a pretty standard quad sack right here. They will get another quad, and Team EnVy will know, and they are running into a small room because that's what they did in every single scrim. Let's see this room hit. Look at him. Look at him. All stack into this small room.
What?
Because that's how you counter a hit without a spit. Looks like they're getting damage. A lot of damage. They were punished by the strat.
Hey, let's talk about whether or not you could call that a strat. We have to set some parameters for the word strat right now. I was huddling into a closet because they didn't have a spitter.
That room was way too small. Like, you should pick a bigger room. That room was way too small, honestly. And a tank just spawned.
In the hands of... Well,
the tank spawned in the area, and around that area there was another better room there. I prefer that room over the room they were camping at.
The closet?
See, there's a larger room with a door right there. That's a better room to camp for quads. Maybe because it was too far. That was so much damage, honestly. They shouldn't take those amount of damage.
Yeah, Kane's slow. Kane's gonna have to pop when this tank goes in.
Were they trying to bully this tank?
Technically, aren't you always trying to bully a tank?
Like, you know, when a tank is in a bad position, when there's no horde or no support. Oh, the early tongue. Oh, the coach's kite. Oh, the
coach
kiting.
Avoiding natural disaster here. Oh my god.
Tank is already down to 900 HP.
What
the tank is going to die.
Did you see that punch on Kimchi? What was that? That was so weird. I might just be suffering from illusions because I haven't gotten any sleep in like 24 hours, but like I'm pretty sure Lion got hit by the tank, and then like a second and a half later Kimchi got hit after the tank swung a while ago.
Oh, I didn't see that. I only see someone getting punched from the turnaround, I think. Like the tank turn around and hit someone there. Could be a glitch of the game, who knows.
Ooh. The spit is gonna land! It didn't matter because she was down anyway, but that was a good snipe by that spitter.
She was like 10 HP. But the thing is, in this zone mod config, every incap you take, you lost extra bonus. But still, they still have 600 bonus in their hands, which means they'll probably break 5k. Let's see, because there's still one more hit going on. And the last hit is Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, and Charger, and another quad. And the Hunter is already pre-spawned, and the Smoker going for back pull, and Smoker getting shut down. Charger doesn't know what to do. Charger is dead, and they're trying to bully this Charger. Will there be karma?
Nope.
Almost. Kimchi tried to level that Charger with a pitchfork.
She managed it too.
Do you hate pitchfork? I do. I hate a new melee since the last update. So terrible.
I like it cause it's bad. Like in the sense that like if you get like melee skeeted by the pitchfork, you just got melee skeeted by the pitchfork.
Yeah, I know, it's so bad. It's like getting 4k by a Wraith with no perks, you know? So bad.
You've really been playing these Dead by Daylight analogies.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Left 4 Dead 2 players play Dead by Daylight once or twice, you know?
I feel like I feel like everyone has played it, and then like some people hate it and some people don't. Is your screen black?
Yeah, mine is black.
Respec?
Oh, never mind. It's still black.
Oh, damn.
All right, somebody turn
Yeah.
off the lights, I guess.
I think it was Cry. I think Cry wants to go to bed. Actually, no, he lives in wherever. It's like probably like
It's 11
the afternoon
AM,
over there.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Okay, my screen is completely black right now.
Yep, I can't. I can't see anything. Okay.
So
Well.
do I. Looks like the only thing we can see is the spec hut on the left. Can you see anything here, Krycha?
I have normal screen because I did respect.
I expected.
Then reconnect, I don't know.
Yeah,
Alright.
reconnect.
Oh, okay. He's just gonna have Cry like commentate that around by himself.
And I think I heard Charger landing and a spit landing, so it's kind of sad. Am I right? Is that true? I'm pretty sure I heard Charger landing and getting a
Oh,
slam.
there we go. Nice. Back in it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if it did land, it didn't do a whole lot of damage. Maybe it's taking the most, and she's at, once again, 69 HP for like the 4th time today.
What a lucky number.
Lucky indeed.
Honestly, I have a feeling that someone in Team Apex will either hittable in this.
Whoa! That was a good charge. That's a good spit. That's a pound. Amartia's dead. She's dead.
Oh,
21 health.
dead.
She's dead. She popped. She's dead.
Getting the supply from the pillbox. Whose tank is it? Kimchi's tank again. Well, you know, they hit a car on Lion on map 1, so I think they should do an eye for an eye. Hit a car on someone.
I forgot about that. Lion did eat a car.
Yeah. So, you know, they should do something in return. They should car one of their teammates as well.
Look, Kimchi might just be going for it right here. Gonna hit this car. He's gonna get him. Our car goes down.
I think there's no way they're picking this up. Yep. But survivors are not shooting the tank or trying to pick up. That's kind of sad.
What is
And
Crush
he
doing?
ran into the car as well.
Crush is just standing there on the light. I think he has a brown shotgun though, so chipping from that far away is not gonna do a whole lot.
And he's going to get hunted, and Hunter missed. And a jockey just
Wait, how
landed.
did that guy go down? What happened?
Are you talking about the first guy or the
The
second?
second guy.
The second guy was being chased to a car, and then he just jumped on the car.
You
Alright, I
hate
think
to see
that's
it.
GG. 5.6k, sorry, 5.7k against 1.5k.
Oh, and how
And-
fitting, 5,069. How
You
fitting.
just love that number, don't you?
I don't love it. Left 4 Dead 2 is the one that keeps making it show up. I'm not doing it.
I see. Anyways, GG's. Thanks
Yeah.
for the help with casting.
Oh, absolutely.
for
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank,
thank you, Amethyst.
thank you
And
for
thanks
casting
for the
with me.
cameraman, Krycha. Thanks for
Absolutely.
both teams. We will see you guys next week.
Good night, or if you're from wherever Krycha is, good morning.
What time is it? What time is it in America right now?
It's 5 AM at America, I think.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, GG. Good night. Thank you for casting.